fuckos, and welcome to the FB and GOOB Show. I'm FB.
I'm the GOOB.
Sponsored by the Good Time Tavern of Livermore, California. How's the GOOB?
Feeling great.
Man, really?
Did you not see me at the concert? The parade?
I saw that you were at the parade. Yes.
I was. I mean, just giving thanks back. Thanking Steph Curry. Thanking Klay Thompson. Everyone that was involved.
Nice. I like that, actually. I like that you said thanking. That's why you went there, was to thank them.
Absolutely. It's all their hard work, all their dedication, all those practice threes that look so pretty when they go in. Whew.
Actually, every three they shoot looks pretty.
It ended up that way, yes.
Yes.
So, for those of you that don't know, the Warriors did finish off the Celtics in 6.
In 6? I think we predicted it 6.
No problem.
I think we said 6.
We did.
We did. I thought that was a fair assessment of what was going to happen.
Yeah, so everyone stepped up. Curry was unbelievable.
Oh.
Wiggins, phenomenal. And our defense just stepped up. Whatever Boston had, they were too tired or too, I don't want to say immature. Cause,
I know, immature is a great word. I saw a lot of bad decision shots.
Sure. They didn't know when to take over. I mean, whatever it was.
No leader at all. No,
They didn't have that one guy.
No, they didn't have the Steph Curry on the team.
They did not have Steph, and he was the difference. Oh, man, I'm just cloud nine. I got my shirt from my homeboy hanging out on the street corner.
You went...
You know, made by who? Who knows?
Who knows?
Who knows who made it? But it's an original.
That is definitely, you are the only guy that owns that shirt I have.
No. Oh, there's tons of us.
Tons.
And we all loved it.
Yeah.
Oh.
You'll hang it up, though, and still have it 10 years from now.
It'll remind me of all the parade highlights. We had all sorts of stuff. Klay Thompson knocking over little old ladies. We had rings lost in the crowd. We had Steph Curry jumping up right where the section was. Say hello, everyone. Banging on the Muni. The Muni thing.
There was banging on munis?
Oh, yeah. Draymond was eating ice cream.
That's amazing. I can't believe you were banging on munis.
Yeah, there was all sorts of fun stuff. And just the crowd, it just kept getting bigger and bigger and bigger. I don't know how many thousands of people there, but it was a turnout.
I heard there was a Ricky spotting.
There was a Ricky spotting?
There was. I mean, he created a segment. He saved a player. So, I mean, he saved this week's player too, thanks to Ricky. This is why we, yeah. So, I mean, was there Ricky spotting at the parade?
There was a Ricky spotting.
You guys are, well, Ricky's an actual fan. You're a Pistons fan, but I mean, I appreciate that you were.
You gonna grab his flag?
No, I'm not gonna.
We stole Ricky's flag.
We stole Ricky's flag. We took Ricky's flag from
We have it.
And now the FB and GOOB Show are the owners of Ricky's flag.
And we want to implore everyone for next year, because the Warriors are gonna win it again. Buy the big flags. Show up at the parade where everyone's gonna rave this stuff. We're gonna wave it up.
So you're predicting the Warriors next year, and which I can't argue. When I look at the team, I think to myself, wow, you got that Wiseman guy.
Wiseman, Kuminga, Moody, our owner doesn't care about paying the tax, so, you know, he's like the Dodgers.
The Dodgers.
He's like, we'll probably give Looney his money. We'll probably give Wiggins probably more than anyone else.
Well, he made all his money back.
Oh.
Hand over fist.
He's not poor for having 4 world championships.
No, he's not poor at all. He's not poor, and he gets to charge San Francisco prices, so...
Yeah, someone told me he's only the 14th richest owner in the NBA, so it's not other teams can't do this.
It's also other teams maybe don't spend.
They don't draft like we do.
Oh, well, that Wiseman thing, I still think that Wiseman thing was like cheating.
If he ever gets healthy, then yeah, no, we're in super good shape.
I mean, you know, you did you won all the championships, you had Durant, and then somehow you had a bad year because Curry got hurt, and then you got the 2nd pick in the draft, and I thought, well, Curry's coming back, and so is Klay Thompson. So, what the fuck does that mean?
It was basically just a good rest for our next run.
Yeah, right? That's what it was. It was a great rest.
We're going to do it again, add a couple more onto this.
Oh, I think, and as much as I hate to say it, we're in a Knicks Suns caring. I can't really argue with you. I really can't. I mean, I can argue with you about Niners, Giants, but Warriors.
They've got a good system in place. All their picks keep hitting, or else maybe Steph's teaching them things. Maybe Steve Kerr is better than we think.
I think Steve Kerr is a huge part of what is the Warriors.
I mean, he does have what, 33% of all NBA championships in the last almost 30 years.
Yes, and I think just as Phil Jackson did his time winning so many championships, Steve Kerr maybe is doing his time of doing his champ. I don't know. And I think the fact that it's the 3-point shot and Steve Kerr's he's up there in that 3-point thing. You know what I mean?
He does not dislike the three.
No, we've talked about him in the 3-point shot sometime, like in his basketball career and in his coaching career. We've mentioned Steve Kerr in the 3-point thing.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. So I mean, I think Steve has a lot to do with it. I really do. So I cannot argue with you about the Warriors. I think Steph Curry is probably now the best basketball player in basketball.
I mean, you know,
LeBron is. I mean, LeBron's going to have to make miracles to be better than Steph now.
If you add likability,
lovability
to changing the game, to winning rings, to making people better,
to being Steph Curry.
Steph is right there with LeBron now.
He's right there with Michael
Plus,
Jordan.
he never pissed off Cleveland twice, Miami, and every other. He's never abandoned anyone.
Steph has been a Warrior the whole time.
Whole time.
So Steph above LeBron, but Michael Jordan is still.
I mean, yeah, like
the
sure,
GOAT.
why not?
So Michael Jordan, Steph Curry.
Yes, when we had in
LeBron James. I know. It's like, fuck, really, LeBron James?
Let's put Oscar Robertson ahead of LeBron.
Okay, let's pick somebody. Just randomly fucking pick somebody. Just
right. Reggie Miller.
Reggie Miller.
Hashtag Reggie Miller.
No, I'm fucking not Reggie Miller. Jesus Christ. It's like Kobe Bryant. There we go. Michael Jordan, Steph Curry, Kobe Bryant, LeBron James. That's a fair top 4.
Quick finals ranking, or this is overall?
This is overall.
I like it.
I'm putting Steph after this champ. I mean, you forced me to be a Celtics fan because you're a Warriors fan and a Pistons fan who we're going to talk about later. And I truly think that I don't see anybody beating him. And I truly think that he has put himself in a conversation to talk about him above LeBron James. Not above Michael Jordan, but maybe more lovable, likable, and just as game-changeable as LeBron James. Yes.
His brand could eventually be
way bigger.
Take over the world.
No.
China hates LeBron these days because he doesn't know what he's talking about and all that stuff.
We're still wearing Jordans. What the fuck are you talking about? Not take over the world.
Right.
I'm just saying that people are still buying Jordans. So, but he could be Jordan Curry.
You never know.
Tiger Woods.
In my
Jordan
book,
Curry, Tiger Woods.
Once you pass Isaiah Thomas, then you're already number 2.
So, fuck lots of people. All right.
Yeah, exactly. But okay, Shaq. Sorry.
So hey, congrats to the Warriors.
Yes, championship flag
waving.
Our offside guy forgot the flag waving, but it's all right.
And to be honest with you, we just don't talk about the Warriors. We're actually a sports show. So let's talk about sports. The Colorado Avalanche 2-1 Tampa Bay Lightning.
Yes, I heard from my my reporter in Colorado reported. They won both home games.
Both home games, and you know what Tampa Bay is going to do?
Well, so far they've won one home game.
Probably win both home games. That's my guess. And the greatest part about that is that it's going to go 1-1-1, and I think that's what I like about. That's why I like basketball and I like playoff hockey so much, because it goes home, 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 and it's on.
After 4 games, it's on. Yeah,
it's on, and that's why I like it so much. That's what makes those sports playoffs the best. Football playoffs are amazing because it's win or lose, go home. And well, baseball is the same, right?
Who knows? Baseball keeps making up rules. They haven't instituted our holograms yet.
No, well, baseball is gonna. We're gonna.
This year we got best of 3s and all the wild cards.
Right, best of 3s.
So no more one and dones. No more football. Nothing's like football. Football's the best. That's just. Yeah.
It's win or lose. Gladiator style.
That's right.
Yeah, gladiator style. I love gladiator.
That's why it's football. Yeah.
So hockey. We're probably gonna talk about this until Game 7.
Game 7's probably in our future.
It's probably in our future.
I mean, it's just
between these two teams, it's probably in our future.
It's goals and goals and goals against Tampa Bay's not gonna lose somehow.
It's not Warriors versus Celtics. This is 7 games probably.
This is like Warriors with Durant and Bill Russell versus like one of the old Celtics teams or something. Anyway,
Avalanche.
It might not make any sense. But the one team has the will and the other one has the talent.
Right. Well,
we'll see if Colorado
and the one team, the will team has all the experience too in winning championships. So
could be their last run. You never know with hockey; they could skate till they're 40.
Yeah, right. They just skate forever.
Go Penguins.
Go Penguins. Speaking of a sport you can play forever, U.S. Open.
Ooh, the golfers.
That was a good sport.
Yes.
And a good and an actual really great Sunday.
If the TV coverage would have been better, I feel like. Then yeah, it was close. You know, -6, -5, -5, changes all over the place, bogeys versus birdies. It was exciting.
It was as golf should be played on Sunday. That was a very exciting round of golf.
It was.
That's what makes if golf was always like that. If golf always had 5 people competing for the win, it doesn't always happen like that. You know, it's one guy just finishing out his round. But if you could have 5...
If you're Tiger Woods.
Right, well, we experienced that for a long time, you know what I mean? But, I mean, it's very common to just see 1 or 2 guys, but to have 5 guys and Rory still, if he birdies the last 2, you know, shit, how about the other 4 guys, you know? I mean...
Yeah. Rory and Morikawa, our boys, they hung tough.
Hung tough?
Couple top 5s.
Couple, and huge. I mean...
They're going to be in it at the end.
In the end, we're going to still be voting for golfers.
Absolutely. Those 2 guys are going to be in it with Scotty Scheffler probably because he had a chance. Scotty.
He had a chance.
Scotty.
Actually, to be honest with you, the bunker shot on 18 from Fitzpatrick was pretty much the shot of the day and at the correct time of the day.
He needed it.
He needed it.
Yeah.
And he was in like, that ball could have gone, it could have kicked anywhere. It could have landed and gone anywhere, and it shot of the day.
I'm just mad at anyone that can make a sand shot.
I am too. When I saw where he was, I thought to myself, we're going to overtime. I wanted longer. I wanted more. You know, because I thought it was such a great round. I wanted more. And when he hit that bunker, I thought to myself, we're going to overtime. You know what I mean? And I'm hoping it's Scheffler, Fitzpatrick, and Zalatoris, man. And it wasn't. He made an incredible bunker shot, and he deserved to win that. I mean, good for him. You know.
Salute to Mr. Fitzpatrick.
Salute to Mr. Fitzpatrick, because, I mean, you know, it's the great shots that win those.
And salute to the PGA guys. We didn't let any of those Tour 54 guys get in there and win any trophies or get any of our money. We kept it traditional. Go back to Saudi Arabia and make your guaranteed 150.
Well, how many players? 40? What was it, 48?
What's that, on the Tour 54?
Yeah.
They allow 48 for their guaranteed money.
For the guaranteed money.
Per week.
Which, as much as I tell you that I really enjoy the fact that everybody makes money, 48, that's not a lot of golfers.
It's not.
That's not a lot of golfers.
After DJ and Kevin Na and Sergio Garcia and everyone fill out the first 40, there's 8 guys that are like...
trying to get some money.
I'm the little brother of somebody. Brooksy, your little brothers.
Yeah.
Not going to work out, buddy.
They might not get enough fame power to make a tour out of this. I like the concept. I like getting paid.
DJ might win $75 million this year. He's just going to win every event.
One guy might win a lot of money. I like the concept. I like everybody at least making at least the hotel and the gas and what you tried to. I enjoy that part of it, but 48 golfers is
right? There was a loophole, something in there, and this is what it is. It's like, nope, it's going to be our 48 buddies.
Yeah,
every week playing for our money somehow. It's a tax write-off. I don't know.
It's 47.
They're messing around with the institution of Jack Nicklaus and everything.
It is. And what it is,
mess with my mind. I don't like it.
47 golfers and Greg Norman. He's always the 48th golfer.
He automatically makes the cut.
He makes 128. He makes 120 grand every. Greg.
He's got to pay off his boat somehow.
This is brilliant. I think you set this whole thing up to be the 48th golfer in the Live Tour.
Hooker boat.
Hooker boat.
Hashtag,
hooker boat.
Hashtag
hooker boat. Got to get more of those.
That's basically how I define the Tour 54. Hooker boat.
All right.
It fits, right?
It fits. That's
For
actually,
me,
you know
it
what?
does.
Now the more I read into it and look into it, and the 48, and the, I mean, shit. Just take. That's not fair. There's 48 really good golfers that don't make enough money on the PGA Tour that are just going to leave. And then my dream of the kid from high school who came from a poor family, that shit's out the window because some rich kid's still going to just go make money in the Live Tour.
Pretty much.
Pretty fucking much.
Yeah.
Fuck, man.
Exactly.
You know what? You know what?
Ponzi scheme, whatever that means.
I'm ready to move. I'm ready. You know what? Then it's just time to get to sport that matters, baseball. All right, you don't often hear me say that, but at least it's not the Live Tour.
After the championship, yeah, we've got the summer of baseball.
Well, that's it now.
So yeah, so far so good, right? If you're a Yankees fan.
If you're a Yankees fan, you look fabulous. In fact, let me tell you what, the Yankees are 9-1 in their last 10.
Again? I feel like they do that every week.
Yeah, well, they haven't lost a lot of games, that's for sure. They're 11 up, and they're 11 up. What
on Toronto? I thought Toronto was the team to beat this year.
You said that.
They got to catch them.
It's recorded and it's on a podcast somewhere.
Dang.
11 up. They're 11 up, and they're 8 up on the next best in the AL. So they're just 8 up. So it's home field. So you got to go.
You got to go through Yankee Stadium.
You got to go through Yankee Stadium because they're 8 up.
All right.
And
yeah, they'd have to lose a lot of games to even let people back in this, huh?
And if you go to the West, it's 9.5 for the Astros.
That happened quick.
It did. Well, the Angels went on like a 16 games, a 13 game skid.
That's right.
Where they just didn't exist anymore.
Yes.
13 games with the best player, with a generational player.
Somehow he's up to 21 home runs, and they keep losing games. So yeah, he's killing the worse they get, the better Mike Trout is.
Really? That's because he's trying his hardest.
Always.
He is definitely very soon.
Yeah.
I mean, he has to now. Because it was like a West Coast, East Coast kind of like Dodgers, Angels, and then the Angels went, nope, we're not a part of that. When they fell off the thing.
Bye-bye.
And the Astros, who just seemed to create a good team, are 9.5 up. So you got 9.5 up. And then you go to the Central, and it's like a game apart.
Nice. We got to have a race somewhere. And the Central usually provides it.
Well, the Twins and the Guardians, there's one between them.
Yeah, Guardians.
Yeah, Guardians. I know you're excited about that.
I do. I like that.
You know, and then your Guardians had a good week.
Can we call a bunch of Guardians a tribe?
Yeah, I think we'd go right back. I think we'd go backwards in time.
All right. Well, let's go Guardians.
So you say the Cleveland tribe? Almost sounds like Cleveland Indians. I'm just saying. I don't know, but I do like it. Because the Guardians scream like somebody's going to scream Warriors and then Guardians, and there's going to be a whole group of people running through subways and hitting each other with sticks. So, but yeah, Guardians is cool.
I don't think they have subways in Cleveland.
Probably not.
Correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, maybe, I don't know. Maybe like a tram.
They do. Lots of trams.
Bus system.
Tons of trams.
Tons of trams. Boats.
Yeah, all sorts of stuff.
Bus systems.
Bus systems. I don't know if they go underground there. I think there's too much water.
But listen, so Twins, Guardians, 1 apart, and then this huge separation in the East Coast, West Coast division, and then you go to the National League, and you get the exact same thing.
Oh yeah, but it's getting close to the East. The Mets are starting to crash.
They're only 6 up now. I think they were way higher than 6 up. I think they the 11 up or 10 up group eventually, or at one point in time, and now they're 6 up. Braves are on their
Braves won a shitload
I mean,
in a row.
and they won a national. They just won the World Series last year, so we're not counting them out.
Braves are batting like
It's a
350
shitty team.
when they hit the ball or something. Braves are killing it. Bryce Harper, we were going to save him, but Phillies have won a bunch in a row.
Phillies won a bunch in a row, and they're on their way in this. So Mets are.
That'll be a race. The Braves, the Phillies, and the Mets. That'll be fun coming down to it. That'll end up being close.
Still like 90 games ago.
Oh my God.
So many games ago. Which gives us something to talk about, so that's awesome.
They haven't.
But like I said, when you get to the Central again, the people in the central part of the country must spend the same amount. Like, must be closer to the 150 million, 175.
Right.
You know, not 375 and not
Yeah,
400 million.
No one's paying the taxes in the Central. Maybe the Cubs. That's about it.
That's about it. So, because in the Central, in the National League, it's 38 and 38, 38 and 30 for both the Brewers and the Cardinals. So just
not running away with anything.
Nobody's running away with it.
The Pirates are still in it. They have not been eliminated yet.
No.
Go Buccos.
Is anybody, the Reds, are they the only, has anybody been eliminated yet?
No, of course not.
Okay. I didn't think so. I was like, you got 90 games to go. Somebody getting a run.
Stat guy, give me the worst team. I forgot to look that up. It's not the Reds anymore.
It's not the Reds?
I think it's Kansas City, but Oakland's close. Oakland.
Oh, shit. We might change save a player to save every player.
Save everyone on the A's.
Just every player on the A's. Because I don't think it's the A's players doing anything bad.
It is not.
It's not. So, and then we get to the West in the National League.
Where my team looks better.
Way better.
Your team looks
Mine?
more average than Supreme.
More average than Supreme, yeah. More average than the money says.
I was looking for, chinks in the armor.
And
Are we allowed to say that?
Chinks in the armor, you can say that.
Okay, cool.
I got a couple.
Nice. So you were talking about, your closer.
Is 4.74 yards.
Working on that guy.
Yeah, jeez. I mean, I don't know how he's even the closer. And we're sticking with him. That's what they said. We're going to stick with him because we still have 90 games to go. And we think if we just make his head better.
Craig Kimbrell will be back to
He will be back to Craig Kimbrell.
That's a tricky one to say.
When the playoffs come and the World Series comes, Craig will be...
He'll be the seventh inning guys.
Yeah.
Because you'll trade for two studs.
We'll trade for somebody else before that. Or
who's in last place? Cincinnati. Who's your best pitcher? We'll take him.
Well, we'll trade. We'll pay cash for somebody and now we don't have to worry about it anymore. Because we did that today because we picked up Trace Thomas.
No.
Yes, we did. We paid cash consideration. We just said he's ours.
So on the day that Klay Thompson lost his championship hat on a boat, his little brother got traded back to California.
He's back to California. He's back to Dodgers.
Yeah, Trace is Clay's little brother. He's decided to go the baseball route.
Well, he's now a Dodger again. Again, apparently. Or maybe he's just coming back to where is he from the California area?
He was. He got traded away from here to Chicago White Sox. Spent a couple years, playing some White Sox, some AAA.
Then to the Tigers, apparently.
Then to the Tigers, and now he's back this way.
Now he's back to the Dodgers. So we just gave some cash for him because Mookie's got cracked ribs.
No.
Oh.
Can we cheers that? No.
No, actually,
sorry, I can't cheers injuries, but
we can't cheers that. We can't cheers that because I like shattered a shoulder and broke 4 ribs, and my shoulder was better months before my ribs ever felt good. So now Mookie could be. When they put him on the IR,
how old is Mookie now? He's in his 30s.
It was indefinite when they said IR.
All right.
Indefinite.
So until they need him.
Until they need him.
As long as they're in first place.
Now we got Trace Thompson. They're talking about more moves.
He can cryogenic stuff. Who's talking about more moves?
Dodgers are talking about, before this, way more moves.
Okay.
Yeah, because I don't think Trace Thompson is the answer.
No, and we're just going to keep winning without talent and somehow just be right behind it.
Right, yeah, 3 games. Padres right there, half a game.
Machado got hurt.
Oh, I saw that. That's actually, I thought to myself, Mookie Betts got hurt. Machado got hurt. You know what?
Giants don't have anybody like those two guys.
Fair trade on us, you know what I mean? Now maybe we stick to that half game, 1 game, 2 game. Yeah.
He's probably more important to San Diego than anyone in the Dodgers lineup is to the Dodgers.
Oh, for sure. They don't spend the money.
And they've been trying.
They've been trying, but they don't. And we have. I heard that the Thomas guy is one thing, but we're actually just got some guy in the lower area. He's the third baseman, but we're pretty sure we can stick him in the outfield.
Yeah, you're just evil. You just bring talent out of nowhere.
Right. So yeah. So I think we're going to be okay on the whole who we bring up from our little
You should be fine.
minor leagues thing. Yes. So no, I think the Dodgers are fine. I mean, still winning the division.
Yeah.
Not the best team in baseball.
And the one. No. Now that goes to Aaron Judge and the Yankees, which I did forget the stolen bases versus home runs thing that
we're not forgetting it. Or
we forgot it last week.
We did, but we're bringing it back today.
It's a mini correction.
It's a mini correction. That's fine.
Yeah, last week Aaron Judge blew up at like 4 home runs, so he's up to last week 24, right now 25. And our stolen base guy, Julio. You know,
down by the schoolyard.
Julio and Jorge.
Yeah, Julio and Jorge.
They were actually joined by a guy, John Birdie, a third baseman. Some third baseman stealing a bunch of bases too.
Wow.
So they're at 18 now, so still 7 back.
7 back.
Yeah, it's starting the gap's widening.
Yes, that's why it's starting to get wide. It was 4 at one point, and when 7,
Right.
7 could turn to 10 real fast. You know what I mean? Like,
Well, we just gotta hope Judge turns cold, and then Trout's the next one at 21, so that makes it a 3-point difference.
Yeah, okay.
So
Well, that's not bad.
Yeah, so I mean, if Judge will stop, just knock it off, Aaron Judge. Then we'd be fine after that.
Well, the stadium helps so much for him, so I don't know.
It does. Yeah, we'll yell about the stadium one day.
I mean, we could probably.
It's just free stats.
It is free stats for Yankee players.
Yeah, Red Sox.
Yeah, Red Sox, Giants.
Yeah.
No, I mean, did I say that?
No.
That cove's closer than anything else, is it?
No.
No?
That's our place to hit it out.
Is it?
There's a reason. There's been less than 100 splash hits, and most of them are Barry Bonds.
Do you have a close spot to hit?
What's that? Do I have a close spot?
Do the Giants have a close spot to hit?
Oh no, not really.
No, Dodgers don't either.
No, your stadium's pretty big.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Colorado does.
Yeah, we're the good pitching parks, and in Arizona and Colorado are the good hitting parks.
Yeah.
So we get a little bit of each.
We get a both of each
in the
yeah,
West.
That's fine.
Yeah, it is fine. It's all right.
Well, all right. Well, I mean, I think we've covered this week's sports. There's not really much to talk about.
No.
We'll just be talking about baseball next week and the draft. We are going to talk about the draft for the NBA because that's very soon.
Yeah, we're going to start our NFL segment also, where we do one division per week. You know, basically just making fun of the people we hate and hoping they lose. Maybe a little bit of info.
Until we get to our divisions, and we'll talk about our teams greatly and the other teams badly. So, okay.
Which, I mean, leads me to the question, did Aaron Rodgers throw passes last week? Do I owe you $1?
You do. You owe me a lot of dollars. He actually had a lot to say about a lot of the receivers. He did a lot. I saw some passes on YouTube. Looked all right. I mean, the Packers. I think the Packers had a really good OTA, and I saw a couple things that it tripped me out, and I was really excited to see them actually. The Packers. There's a possibility to have 7 starters on defense that were first-round draft picks, which is
more than you've ever had.
More than we've ever had. I mean, like, and then I had to think about it, and I thought, well, it's Alexander and Stokes, and Rashawn Gary and Wyatt and Walker, Quay, and then Savage, and I thought to myself, shit. It's actually a lot of first round. And now I understand why they said possibility of being the second best defense in football.
A lot of pressure now. Let's see how they handle it.
Oh,
These kids, I don't know.
yeah, man, I don't know. I'm nervous, but I'm excited at the same time. I have like this a lot of energy for that kind of like.
Yeah, it's going to be the fastest you've ever seen green and yellow running around on your football screen.
It might be the hardest hitting we've ever been to. This might be like an actual scary defense, which I have never seen for the Packers. I'm excited about that for the Packers. I can't. I mean, OTAs. There's nothing really going on. Packers did a great thing this week. They cut Ben Kurt, the third-string quarterback, and I thought to myself, that was kind of. I thought it was weird
because Jordan Love was getting nervous for his job.
No, I think they understand that Jordan Love is it. That's That's the second string quarterback. We're only going to carry 2 because we have so many receivers. And I also think, and Ben Kurt actually thanked them because they cut him before, like, he's not even a practice squad thought anymore. He's good luck getting a job somewhere in the NFL. Because
which is terrible because Jimmy Garoppolo can't get a job in the NFL right now.
Well, no, but that's July. When you
they just didn't want to teach him. Aaron Rodgers was just like, I'm not teaching that kid.
No, I think they gave him an
Aaron
opportunity
Rodgers
to
is a
be.
dick.
I think he could be an actual second string quarterback on the team.
That team probably.
No, fuck no. That's Jordan Love's job.
They should cut Jordan Love. Cut
No,
your
we
losses
should-
while you can.
We trade Jordan Love.
For what? For what?
I don't know. 3rd round pick.
All right, let's assume that happens.
We should assume that happens.
So Benton, Kirk, and Rodgers.
No, he's Ben Kurt's gone.
Okay.
Jordan Love got the reps just like Trey got, and now Jordan looks good just like Trey.
I can't do it with a straight face
Why not?
because Jordan Love.
Got drafted in the 1st round just like Trey Lance.
Sure,
He did.
but he is not Trey Lance.
No, he's Jordan Love,
He is.
who got reps, and he looks better.
He looks better. He looks better than he did.
No, that's what I'm telling you. He looks better now than he did. Just like as you told me, Trey Lance looks better than he did.
Oh yeah, we're coming out 100%.
100%.
Every receiver loves him. Good to go.
Packers.
He's a leader.
And listen,
He's the
from
man.
what I understand, all the players that I saw in love Jordan too.
They do.
Yeah, they love Jordan. He's a great guy. And they know Aaron Rodgers is the quarterback.
Jordan Love gets their coffee order right.
Never failed it once.
Never found it once.
Never, he hasn't even considered failing that coffee order.
I should hashtag Jordan Love soon because I give him enough shit.
You hate Jordan Love.
He's terrible.
You think he sucks.
He does.
He's the next starting quarterback for the Green Bay Packers.
He's the next Brett Favre.
He's the next Brett Favre. Favre.
I can't even spell it. I'm thinking about it.
Right?
All right.
That's a tough one. So, Niners, Packers, we're fine.
Oh, we're rolling towards regular season.
Well,
Not
we're
even
rolling.
worried about our offensive line anymore. We're fine.
You're not even worried about that's Trey Lance going to get killed, man.
No, that's why we love him because he's going to go really fast that way and really fast this way.
And now he has to make decisions on the run all the time.
That's fine.
It's fine.
He's the man.
Second coming of Jesus Christ.
He's like John Elway.
No center, no 2 guards, just a left tackle, and you know what? What I would do is I would just run one up the middle, and then I would just send all the other guys around because
That will be fine.
one guy can
No
get around.
worries.
One guy can get around these 3 guys apparently.
We got game plans. We got all
You got
sorts
game
of stuff.
plans. I know you do. You got Juszczyk
It's
and
the shadow
Kittle.
plan.
You know who I feel bad for is Juszczyk and Kittle and Bosa and all those guys that are going to have to wait for a guard, a left a center, and another guard to help out the kid from Dakota State.
Well, if they're really mad, we'll
I'm not
just
even
trade
saying
them.
I'm not even saying Northwestern Ohio. I'm just saying he's from Dakota State. Is that good?
I'm feeling good.
The Dakota State kid. I know you're always feeling good.
I am.
You've beat me in the playoffs the last fucking horrible times.
Yeah, did you see the last title? Aaron can't beat the Niners in the playoffs, Rodgers. That was the title of our last clip.
I don't even look at the last. Fucking,
I did that right before the show just to trick you.
fuck all the clips. Blue Sky.
Blue Sky.
Blue Sky. Knicks.
Yeah, what's going on with them? Anything
As-
fun?
We're actually talking about making a move. Trading up.
Ooh, us too.
Number 4.
Number 4.
Number 4. That's what we want. Number 4. Apparently, if you get number 4, you get the kid from Purdue.
So, like, everyone's hoping the next coming of Ja Morant.
I'm hoping for the next coming of anybody, to be honest with you. Because every time listen, we've drafted a bunch of players from Porzingis to Barrett and nobody has stolen the show yet. No show. Nobody has. Barrett this year. There was a small R.J. Barrett sighting where you said, "Shit, here's a start.
It's a start.
Here's a start. Find something else to go along."
With your stockpile of point guards and stuff, you need to get rid of all 8 of those.
Get rid of those.
Get one.
Get one
Ja
superstar.
Morant. Ja Morant.
John Morant. He's not coming. He's going to stay. He's just going to be a Curry or a Jordan. Not a LeBron.
He's not going to stay in Memphis. You can only eat so much barbecue until you want to see
I heard.
something outside of Memphis.
Walking in Memphis. Walking with my feet up on the ground. No, I'm telling you, he's going to stay in Memphis.
All right.
Why not?
Why
you get all
not?
the max deals. You create something. They all love you there. You get a street and a taco named after you. Or a barbecue.
Beale Street, Morant Street.
Yeah, right.
Nice.
A Beal could be on the move.
Bradley, he should be.
He should be on the move. We could probably save him someday.
It's
I
true.
mean, to be honest.
I mean, but
with
it's
you.
up to him. Like, we can't really save Bradley because Bradley can leave whenever he wants.
Right.
He's got a no trade thing. He's doing what you're saying, just making the max because bird rights and all that stuff.
Make the max.
Yeah, I mean, Warriors made the greatest trade in the world last year by not trading for Bradley Beal. We could have got rid of a bunch of parts
And not won the championship. So
and not won the championship, but we had a parade today.
you had to pray today. Knicks
Sorry.
did not have a parade
Parades are early. I don't know. This show's late. Parades are early,
today.
but it was worth it.
This show is late. Parades are early, huh?
Yes.
You left early.
I didn't leave early. Oh, did you get there?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Of course.
I did the Father's Day thing yesterday with no sleep before Father's Day, so I feel good because I slept last night for one time.
I'm like, yeah, speaking of Father's Day, shout out to all the fathers out there.
Happy Father's Day to all the fathers.
And do we have any Father's Day jokes?
Let's see. Yeah, there's a few. But I think they're so oversaid. You know, like I really do like. Why don't you hear pterodactyls go to the bathroom?
I don't know why not.
Because the P is silent. So I thought that was.
You have to know spelling for that one.
You have to know spelling for that. You have to actually know that pterodactyl starts with a P.
It's a clever one. I do like that one.
Yeah, that is so.
Excellent.
That's a good start. I think the Knicks. I think the Knicks make the move. I think we get the fourth. I think we get Ivy.
And I think Detroit's just going to let you do it unless you want Jeremy Grant, and then we'll take R.J. Barrett, and you can have 4. And
I'm
we'll
not giving
take...
you R.J. Barrett. Go fuck off.
All right. So anyway.
That's like no. I don't know. Fuck you.
No, I'm good. Detroit will be fine.
Detroit's fine.
Yeah.
You keep getting.
There are some interesting things going on there, but we're going to be younger and better. And even Vegas thinks we have a chance next year.
to get to the playoffs.
Yeah, it'd be better.
Just to be
we
better.
Be better. We won't be in the lottery. Maybe.
Plus 1,500 to not be last.
Exactly.
Exactly.
No, but I don't have a smooth transition for this. But Carolina, speaking of,
Well, it's basketball.
it's basketball.
Just go from pro to college.
All right, so speaking of everyone coming back, Carolina got everyone coming back. We've already mentioned that. We got RJ and Caleb Love and Armando Bacon coming back. And the guy that we lost was Brady Manick. Stretch 4, shooting the threes.
Right.
So anyway,
Did the guy with the beard come back?
the guy with
No,
the
that was
beard.
on Kansas, right? The guy with the beard? Oh, I
Yeah,
love that. I hope
don't
he
care
comes-
about that guy.
I hope that guy comes back. I really do.
No.
So,
He's not coming
so
back.
everybody in North Carolina came back.
And we added, and this is going to shock you, one of the best players from the Big Ten, which if you paid,
He went transfer portal.
he went transfer portal,
Nice, dude.
and so we lost Manick, and we pulled in the son of Larry Nance.
Shit.
Hell yeah!
It's like getting the son of Jerry Rice.
Almost.
Almost. The
Yeah.
son of Michael Jordan.
So yeah, so obviously you got Larry Nance, you got Larry Nance Jr., and this is Pete Nance.
Pete.
Man, it's almost like Pete Nice, it's almost too smooth,
Oh, man.
because,
Any guy who plays basketball named Pete gets me excited.
Alright, so Carolina just plugs him in where Brady Manick was. Might be one of the, I don't know, it's just almost a lock. I'm so scared of how much a lock it is that Carolina's just going to win the championship next year.
Just like you did this year.
No, I didn't.
No, you know.
If you looked at the draft, it's not here right now. But yeah, I had them going out, in the Sweet 16.
Yeah, I don't think they made it past.
This year,
Lock.
lock. We've got a starting 5 that's unmatchable. We brought in 3 top 50 players for bench.
Lock.
Lock. Tell Kentucky just to leave their stuff at home.
Hey, Kentucky had like one junior who's going to be a senior next year stay. Something stupid like that. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's like, I'm staying. You're a fucking junior in basketball. You're stink. Well, you're not going to get drafted anyways, bucko. I mean,
Apparently.
the fuck you talking about? I don't even know. Anybody who says I'm a junior who's staying to play their senior season of basketball, there's only a couple of reasons for it. Number one, you love college. Number two,
Best time of your life.
best time of your life. Number two, you're not getting drafted.
Not getting drafted.
And you're just going to play college basketball, and that's the highlight of your basketball career.
Own a car dealership.
That's it. Car dealership. So, or like a doctor or a sports broadcaster, but not basketball. Fair?
That's fair.
Fair.
I always try to be fair.
As long as we're fair. I always try to be fair. Do you have any more basketball news? Because you just keep fucking talking about basketball. There's Warriors, and then we got to the fucking Rant part of it, and then you just went to Pistons, and then now you're Carolina. Any more basketball news?
Well, I mean, I kind of just want. It's kind of like a PSA, kind of like a rant. Montrezl Harrell, you know, our good buddy that plays hoops down in he was a Clipper, now he's a Hornet.
Right.
All over the place. All around.
Montrezl Harrell, yeah. We know.
Great basketball player.
$40 million guy.
Makes tons of money.
Rich guy.
Oh, man. So he got busted with a trunk full of marijuana. As so many of our predecessors have.
None of my
And I-
predecessors.
Well, I'm talking like, you know, Bear Morris got caught with his 220
Oh,
pounds.
220 pounds. Yeah, Montreal. It wasn't 220 pounds.
Right.
Pussy.
Craig Robinson with 159 pounds.
159 pounds. That's a big ass trunk, don't you think?
Yeah, so I feel
Or it's all press weed from Mexico, which
it is.
you got arrested for that, pussy.
Seriously. Only
Sick.
3 pounds?
Did you have to shake seeds out of your weed? What the fuck? It was 3 pounds because it was fluffy.
It was vacuum sealed.
Fuck you, vacuum.
It was actually.
It's just in a garbage bag tied in a knot. Thrown in the back. I mean, that's how we roll nowadays. We just put in a garbage.
Exactly. So I don't know if it's a shout out or what it is, but Montrez.
Well, it's not a shout out because that's not in the segment.
It's true. Oh, we're not there yet.
Shout outs are way from
No.
that.
So,
So,
we're
We're just saying, Montez.
There-
Fuck, dude.
There's
Your-
a lot of options,
Your buddy could have drove the car, you dipshit.
right? Or just like read the laws. I mean, Kentucky, not the greatest place to get pulled over with 3 pounds of weed.
Kentucky's not the
Did
greatest.
I tell you he was smoking weed while he was driving the car?
Kentucky's not the greatest place to be pulled over for anything, son.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't want to get pulled over in Kentucky. I get my asshole would pucker up, and I'd be like, oh fuck, what's this guy gonna ask me, and what's he gonna say to me?
Right? You're in between 2 sets of mountains. Who knows what goes on in that valley?
Fuck, he might have been a cop from the holler.
It's possible.
And he just pulled out of a tree and saw you going 50 over, pulled you over, and put you in the holler.
So I got just rich guys. Have your buddy do it. You don't need to. You don't need to make the news.
You can pay somebody to drive your car, and you can smoke a joint.
Right. Montrez, you weren't going to smoke that in one day anyway.
Well, apparently we can't save Montrez.
No, I don't think so.
But on the FB and Goop show, every week we save a player.
Saving a Blair.
And today we have I think, one of the best choices we could have made.
It's going to be controversial, I feel like. Who do you got this week?
It's Draymond Green of the Golden State Warriors.
This guy right here? The NBA champ?
It's time to save that guy.
I feel like you need to get more into that.
Well, I feel like he's going to go from championship to bench, and I think they're going to take his voice out of it, and I think that his voice should last. I think he has a lot more voice in him. I think he has a lot more. Even Dennis Rodman moved on, and I think it's time to move on.
So you're looking in the crystal ball and you're seeing maybe Draymond doesn't have that much of an impact on the floor next year.
I think Draymond won't start another game for the Warriors. I think there's too much talent in the pool of talent, and I say pool lightly, but yes, but I think it's time for him to go home to Detroit.
We're gonna send him to Detroit.
How about Chicago? I send him to any team where they need a leader who's tough like the fans, who's tough like the city.
I mean, both Chicago and Detroit sort of have a nice young core coming together. They definitely, Chicago especially, doesn't have someone to point them in the right direction. They've always been yelled at by Thibodeau, defense, 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 and meanwhile, Zach LaVine and all these guys just want to, they want to play ball. Draymond can probably pull that together.
Well,
I mean, he's going to be coach or possibly mayor of whatever city he finishes his career at.
If he goes to one of these cities, he is very possible of being the mayor of Detroit or
Draymond Green, king of Detroit.
King of Detroit.
I can see that.
I just don't see. I don't see the Warriors being a fit. And I think an early save right now from FB and the GOOB.
Quick save.
Quick save. This is a quick save. Because I don't think California. I mean,
Kuminga's so good. Draymond's going to not get that many minutes.
Yeah, right.
Jonathan.
So all his worth is not worth anything in Golden State.
He's passed all his knowledge on to Steph and Clay and Steve Kerr
and California and the fans. They're not Draymond Green fans really. They're Steph and they're Clay and they're the shooters, but they're not the technical foul out of game.
We'll miss him.
Of course you'll miss him. But this is more of a finesse game. And I think he's not going to be a huge part anymore. And I think let's save a player because I think there's 5 more good years somewhere else.
Sorry, I dropped that pen.
No, it's too bad. Pen is non-existent in this moment in time. Draymond, we're saving you.
We are.
We're going to send you to Detroit or Cleveland. And I know.
Dude, as a Pistons fan, I'd love to see Draymond there. Teach Kate Cunningham how to lead a team. How to, get the bad boys back in town.
Bring him to, I'll take him in New York. Put him in a Charles Oakley jersey.
Smack RJ Barrett and those guys around a little bit.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, why
but
not?
I think we could early save and get rid of him in Golden State now. I think the talent behind him is going to take his spot. And,
so much.
And I think he will become a distraction with his podcast.
You're right. If he would make his podcast time 3-point shooting practice time,
yeah,
maybe
right.
we'd keep him around.
I would keep him around, but I think
I
think all his bullshit. He's gone in Golden State, and I think we send him to Detroit or Chicago, and we get 5 more years out of Draymond Green.
And it's win-win-win. Everyone wins.
Everybody wins.
Everybody wins.
See, we've saved one more player.
All right, you're welcome, Draymond.
And as much as we've saved one player, we'd also like to appreciate our fans. So, on this week's fan appreciation comment, we want to throw a shout out to Joe B.
Joe Biden. No, wait.
No, not
right.
Joe B. I don't believe it's Joe Biden.
No.
But he said cheers, and so do we.
I don't think he watches.
Cheers to you, Joe.
Joe B.
Cheers. Well, I think all I got left is shout outs.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I got one shout out that every time I get to say,
do you have a shout out?
I do. Every time I get to mention a pirate.
Give me your shout out.
Whether it's a reeky pirate or a snoring pirate.
Snoring pirate.
Then I'd like to mention it. But one of the Buccos, rookies, 3 home runs. Last one being a walk-off home run.
Really?
So first time in Major League Baseball history that a rookie has hit 3 home runs while also walking off.
That is sick.
It happened to come against the Giants, so you probably appreciate that.
Even better.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Against the Giants?
That was the only thing I wanted to, downplay.
Shit, man. We need to get 6 games ahead of you again. So, yeah, it's good for that guy.
Yeah.
That's my boy. I got a shout out.
Oh, I got to mention his name.
Oh, I thought.
Swazinski.
Swazinski, all right.
Swingzinski.
Swingzinski. Oh shit!
It's baseball appropriate.
It's totally. I'm gonna run with that. If we get another chance, I hope he becomes in the This Week in Sports.
I call him
with
Jack.
That being the good.
Yes.
Jack Swinzinski. Jack Swinzinski.
So shout out to that guy.
Shout out to that guy. Shout out to the Ohio State Buckeyes. Another 5-star receiver. Another 5-star receiver. They're just pouring out of the Ohio State.
I feel like the last draft there was like 3 receivers drafted from Ohio State.
And now we have. They're not even. The good ones are this next couple of years.
Right.
I mean, that's the scary part. The Prince kid, and the kid I can't even pronounce his name, and then what's his name's son?
I did see that. I don't remember right now, but yeah, I know what you're saying.
Marvin Harris Jr.
Right. He went to Ohio State.
He went to Ohio State. I mean, he killed it in the playoff in the bowl game. So I mean, holy shit.
All right. So as well as Penn State's doing in their recruiting, we still have a mountain to climb to get to your town. Is that what
You
you're
better
saying?
get a lot of quarterbacks, is all I got to say, because we just keep bringing in 5-star players.
We got at least one quarterback. Yeah, where can we get the segment where our production manager gets his ass beat?
Fired, for sure. So that's my shout-out. What we got? What do we got left?
Just, I guess, what's fucked up? Fucked up thing of the week?
Give it to me.
Is that it?
That's it.
All right.
I've searched all the papers. That's it.
So I'm kind of following the same sort of path where it's a repeat offender.
A repeat offender. Okay.
You know,
So there's an alligator involved in this?
not this time. No
Okay,
alligator.
okay, no alligator, because that is
no disco sticks.
no disco stick. That's definitely a repeat offender, though, in our show.
Those
alligator.
those are both repeat offenders.
Totally repeat offenders.
All right, so this elephant is also a repeat offender. It just happened to be within the same few days. So right near, the dangerous area where our pastor was attacked by the alligator.
Crocodile.
My fault.
Crocodile, yeah, because there's no alligators where he got attacked.
Not in that part of India, apparently.
No, crocodiles. Scarier.
Right. So anyway, near that area, there was a 70-year-old Indian woman getting water.
Okay.
She happened to be in the way of an elephant. The elephant wanted the water more than the lady could protect.
You think she noticed him or her?
Right. So, completely sad accident. Elephant crushes 7-year-old lady.
Just stood on her one time or trampled the shit out of her?
It was kind of a trample, tusking, drowning.
Tusking drowning.
Yeah.
That's anger.
There was something, yes. If I felt like
That's a premeditating elephant ass whooping.
it seemed like it, and you think just at that point, if that was the end of it, you'd be like, all right, maybe I'm suspicious of this elephant, but I'll let it go.
Yeah, you know what? On a day-to-day basis, you let it go because shit happens.
But that is not the end.
Not the end.
Now, apparently, during the funeral process, I believe there's a burning and a fire involved.
Okay.
Right about barbecue time, the elephant came back, tossed the dead corpse in the air.
What?
As if it was, the leftover cheeseburger.
Are you kidding me? That's hilarious. The elephant came back, picked up the same lady and trampled, kicked the shit out of her.
Same elephant, same 7-year-old lady. Maybe she just smelled really good.
No, something
No.
Something and toss that bitch in the...
Oh.
I'm sorry, I'm going now. I'm sorry now. I'm thinking that's how she felt when she was trampling away or tromping away. That she doesn't deserve any of this.
It was kind of like the elephant bat flip. It was like, you see me sample this bitch? And then, whoo, bat flip. That's probably inappropriate.
The whole thing.
The whole thing.
But I'll be honest with you, that is totally fucked up.
I feel like the theme here is if you can piss off someone for them to come back twice for you.
Then you've pissed them off.
And you'll make our show.
Yes, that's totally true. If somebody comes back for you twice, like snip, snip, and then snip, snip, then or trample, smash, flip in the water, you're getting on the show.
You're making the show.
You're making the show. And completely,
and that's fucked up.
And that's fucked up. And that's why it's the fucked up segment.
Yeah.
I'm FB.
Oh, wait, cheers. I'm the Goob.
Peace. Oh, keep creepy.
Fucking freaky.
Damn it, motherfucker.